Hello everybody, my name is Fortefyre and welcome to episode 15 of Fortefyre's Fyreside Chats. Today we are playing ChoMakaiMura. Capcom! Yeah, another Capcom game. So, let me give you like a little background into how things work around here. So traditionally what happens is every single game on this wall is assigned a number. Every system I have back there is also assigned a number. So I put in the system, in this case 6 is Super Famicom. I only have 2 Super Famicom games, so it's either 1 or 2. So there's a 50-50 shot between Populous, we know how that turned out, and this game. And this game was chosen a while back. We did Ghosts and Goblins, I think in like episode 4 or 6. It's been quite some time. And then this game was selected, but it weirded me out because I didn't want to do a game in the same series because I was like, people are going to get bored if I'm playing the same game in a series. Like, let's try to keep some variety, if you will. I'm very sick. I need some lemonade. I feel like microwaved dog food. Anyway, so yeah, no longer. If the random game selector selects this, then we play it. Period. Dot. That's the way it's going to be for us. So unfortunately, if we do Final Fantasy 3, 4, and 5, not my choice, it's out of my hands. That way we can always keep it moving forward. We don't have to say like, alright, let's do it again. Anyway, Ghosts and Ghouls. Super Ghosts and Ghouls. That's what we're playing today. So, this game was not an arcade game. Ghosts and Goblins was an arcade game, and the sequel, Ghouls and Ghosts, was also in the arcades. But Super Ghouls and Ghosts, or ChoMakaiMura, was not. It was only on Super Famicom and Super Nintendo. It was also on Game Boy Advance, but that's that way. In terms of me playing Ghouls and Ghosts games growing up, I never played any of them. But I did play a spin-off by the name of Maximo, and you'll hear me say that all the time because even though it's a really hard and unfair game, I actually enjoyed playing it. Mostly for the maiden kisses. So yeah, there we go. Capcom made a game, and it's not much different than the previous ones. The story's pretty much the same, except there's a different antagonist, and that's literally it. That's enough out of me. Let's go back to 1991 and talk about when this game came out. So in terms of history, I don't really have any history for the game. Alright, it was just made. Capcom wanted to continue their IP that was successful. Whenever I don't have much of a history for a game, I do like to look up some of the competitors that, this game would have had in the market at the time. And in 1991 in the Super Famicom, there was some good shit. Because as we all know, Street Fighter II came out in Japan. As a matter of fact, a lot of great games came out in the Super Nintendo or Super Famicom in 91. Turtles in Time came out, Super R-Type, Final Fantasy IV, I think Super Castlevania 4 came out in 91 on the Famicom, don't quote me on that. A game by the name of Another World, which you may know as Out of This World, which is kind of a trial and error game that really pisses me off, but I like it, so good. And for the most part, most of the games that were released in Japan that year for the Super Famicom were ported to the Super Nintendo. So Street Fighter II, Turtles in Time, they all came out that year. There's another game by the name of Darius Twin that came out, you should totally check it out. I'm not a huge fan of horizontal shoot-em-ups, but if you're into that genre, definitely check out Darius. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at that beautiful card. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at my copy of ChoMakaiMura. I hope I'm saying that right, I really do. Alright, so Super Famicom game, totally different. Alright, so right off the bat, this is different, right? Different case, different everything from your run-of-the-mill Super Nintendo, but the biggest thing that I have to say about this is that it looked totally different from the other one. So this is what Super Ghouls and Ghosts would have looked like in America. Totally different cover art, like holy crap. Alright, so we got some awesome artwork. There we have Arthur, who's our protagonist. He was the protagonist from the first one. This guy is Samuel, or Sarius. I don't know which version has which, and I'm sure I'll look it up and I'll tell you, that way we have that going for us. Capcom's recent logo, which is cool. This says Super Famicom, which means
the Super of the Nintendo.
There's something you know now. This says ChoMakaiMura, and this says
Nanika Nihon no koto,
which clearly means
this game is spooky scary.
Awesome. Capcom 1991, all rights reserved. So one thing that I do want to say about these games is that they have unique identifiers. In this case, it'd be this one, SHVC-CM. This is applicable also to Famicom games. So if I was to pull out Tetris real quick, it would have BPS-T0. And if you're really curious, modern games do have that. You probably just don't pay attention to it. Let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit, see if we can get it. See, like that one is... It says 21799. I really need to play this game. I got stuck on that game, which really pissed me off. Anyway, back to this one. So yeah, pretty simple. I love this color. It's a very good color. I love this artwork, and I love how everything just pops. This says, hey, I should have been an arcade game, but it wasn't. Alright, Super Famicom cassette. Nothing too abnormal about it. Let's go ahead and talk some plot. All right, let's go ahead and talk about some plot. In number 1, so Ghosts and Goblins on the NES and in the arcade and a bunch of pretty much every other system you can imagine, you played as Sir Arthur, who was bonking his loved one in a graveyard, so he kind of deserves what he did. Whenever Satan of all people, just swoops down, picks up Princess Prin Prin, and then goes off to the nether regions. And then you, as an honorary knight who would never do anything to go against his religion and or beliefs, goes after Princess Prin Prin and you save her and everything's happy and merry. But wait, there's more! You have to play the game twice to get the true ending, the true final battle. It's kind of like Star Fox if you choose the wrong path. Then in the next game, Ghouls and Ghosts, which takes place 3 years later after the first game, Lucifer comes. I don't know if it's any relation to Satan. But another evil being swoops down, shoots a bolt of lightning through her chest, takes her soul, and then goes off to the nether region. And Arthur, as someone true to his virtues and in his boxers, decides to go after him. And wouldn't you know it, you have to beat the game twice to get the true ending. See where I'm going with this? So here we are now at Super Ghouls and Ghosts, where a man by the name of Emperor Sardius, known as Samael, I don't know if it's supposed to be Samuel or Samael in Japan, kidnaps the princess in order to find this mystical jewelry goddess bracelet thing. So what do you think he does? Well, as a virtuous knight, he goes after Sarodius in the nether region. Every game in this series is the same. Hashtag spoiler alert. And pretty much you get to the end, but wait! There's 2 endings. You gotta go back and play the entire game again. Could you imagine playing this shit in arcades? And how much money you would have spent trying to beat this damn game? Because it's not an easy game. Under no circumstances is this game easy, or has this series ever been easy. All right, I think I've wowed you so much with information. I think it's time. I think it's time to play the game. Let's go and play the game. All right, so here we are. We're using the Retron 5 today. Why am I using the Retron 5? I don't own a Super Famicom. So in order to play Super Famicom games, I either need to use an emulator or I need to use my Retron 5. So we're going to be using the Retron 5. Really good stable system to use. Let's go ahead and play the game. All right, Capcom presents. Ooh, fancy little words. Nice little sprite animation here. Look at this. This is fantastic. The princess, you're gonna keep your armor on or are you gonna get naked? Because that's usually what you do. This is a badass intro. Oh no, lightning. That means Satan's here. Oh geez, more Satan. So much Satan! ChoMakaiMura. That's actually how it's stylized. Alright, cool. So we got option mode and game start. Let's see what's going on in option mode. What we got there? Okay, so that's not the right button to push. Let's try start. Alright, game level normal, shot AY. Okay, that works. Player 3, stereo. I forgot that used to be an option to actually choose your audio output. It's dope. Alright, game start. Alrighty, we're talking. Oh. Is he gonna come crashing through the window? I bet he's gonna come crashing through the window. Oh man, that window's getting a little bit closer. I'm scared already. Alright. Let's go. Alright, so we got quite a few stages. That's cool. Glad to see they stuck to the original music. Are we gonna have the original music? I hope so. Do, 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 do. Come on. Lay it on me. Come on. Hit me with it. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Alright, so if I had to pick and choose what game series was the most loyal to their soundtrack, it's gonna have to be this. Definitely. Alright, so what are our controls looking like? Well, there's a non-stop onslaught of bullshit coming our way, so I'm gonna have to be quick about it, but I'm hitting Y, A and Y shoot, which is what is supposed to— ooh, we got double jump! Alright. Ooh! Alright, double jump really helps get over those. Let's see, can we pick that up? Yeah, we can. This feels a lot easier than the older games, but then that goes without saying. We're talking about comparing things to, you know, regular Nintendo versus SNES, so. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh god, he's gonna come after me, isn't he? Can I hit you? Oh no, not my boxers. But I killed him. I'm very confused. Alright, let's keep going. I don't like this weapon I've got. It's a weird split shot. I'm not about that life. Oh god, please don't kill me. Alright. Everything I said about this game being easier, it's a lie. Jeez, that snuck me. Burnt my butthole. Alright. Alright. Ah, there's no checkpoint yet. And we kept this... we kept the same stupid ass weapon too, didn't we? Come on. Alright, so we're gonna keep walking. I'm very confused. Why isn't that casket opening? Did I like frame bump the game or something? Alright. I'd like to at least make it to a halfway. That's bullshit. Get out of here. Die. Oh no, not my butt. Don't flame nuke my butt. Alright. Alright. I've learned to never trust chests in any game. That's why, that guy right there. They're all lies. I barely touched him. Come on. Alright, so I'm just gonna take a run and gun stance on this one. Ah, you can't even touch the caskets? Really? Alright. So, you put power-ups there where... Yeah, I was screwed. Is that game over? Give me some good game over music. That's no fun. Alright, so they give us 5 continues. That's not too bad. I don't know if there's a password system for this game. I need to at least beat level 1. I can't review a game and assume the entirety of it if I can't even beat level 1. Actually, I've done that quite a few times. I'm totally okay with making that call. Damn it. So, you can't, it doesn't seem like you can control them after you do that jump, which is really frustrating. So whatever direction you're going, you're screwed. Alright. Fun. I look like I have a bow and arrow, but what do I do to use that bow and arrow? Is there a super secret button I need to push? Alright, so I'm just throwing arrows. Alright, so the control scheme's super simple, it's just, I suck at this game. Raj. Alright, let's go ahead and head this way. Ooh! No, 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 no. Fuck. Well. Oh shit, the flame actually works in this game? Get out of there. Wow, the flame's impressive in this game. So traditionally, the flame was like the worst weapon you could get. Because it kind of just went over everything. Except I got a scythe now. Alright, screw that. Scythe. Scythe 100%. Alright, hit, hit, hit. Don't give me a new weapon. Oh, I really like this little hand scythe. That's a bad situation. Let's get out of that. Alright. Oh! Can we hop over him? Hop! See, he knows we're coming from him. He knows we're gonna get that. Oh, Jesus. Frame rate drop. That's odd. Okay. Let's go ahead and just get by all these guys. Dodge him. You know what? Not even worth it. Not even worth it. Not even worth it. Oh, the frame rate drop, though. It's sick. Shit. I can't really plan around that frame rate drop. That's something I can't work around. At least I still got my hand scythe. Oh shit, I'm gonna land right in that casket, aren't I? I'm gonna take advantage of the frame rate. Or not the frame rate, but the invincibility frames it looks like they give me. Oh shit, come on, no. Alright, just keep running. I don't know how to get my armor back in this game, so hopefully we get it from a chest and not an evil magician like that guy. He turned me into a baby! This game is hard. Good riddance. I thought the first level in Ghosts and Goblins was hard. This one's actually pretty difficult. We just gotta plan everything accordingly. Problem is, it's a non-stop spawn of enemies. So there's nothing I'm able to do about that. So we just gotta play it safe. I know I say that, but conservatively, because I don't really play it safe ever. Alright. We got a jackal right here. Screw it, keep running. Alright, we kicked him off. Yeah, there was no way to dodge that. Alright, invincibility frames, let's go ahead and use them to our advantage. Dick. Oh man, I'm so boned. Alright. Alright, come on. Can I just jump over everybody? If I can just plan it right? See, what I'm hoping is that they don't spawn anything beneath me, because that would be a real douche move. Cheap. I mean, that was a fair hit, though, but... How did I end up there?! Oh, my Lanta. And cheap death, yeah, fine, whatever, cool, story. Come at me, bro. Yeah, we gotta get rid of him, wait for that jump. That's fine, alright, anticipate that jump. Damn it! Alright, invincibility frames, go, go, go. Did it seriously trap me in here? Is he gonna get the second fireball? Oh my gosh. Die! Why though? This game should be like... I don't trust you. Oh shit. Are you gonna launch more of those adorable little skulls at me? Get out of here! Oh my gosh. Let me out. Cheap. This is like my 13th continue. Oh shit, we're getting in the groove now. Aw, balls. It did kick me there, didn't it? Oh man. So hard! Alright, screw it. Let's go ahead and rate the game. Alright, pro tips. ChoMakaiMura. I don't have any for you because I'm really bad at this game. When I say I'm bad at this game, I mean I'm totally not good at this game. I probably will not play this game again. I need to, get good. If there's anything I could say about it, right? So if there's any advice I could give is that you need to crawl because you never know when something's going to spawn. So I guess you can say if you're going at a steady pace, you can kind of plan where your spawn rates are going to come from, but I wouldn't even rely on that because you've got a timer and your timer is like 6 minutes to get through the whole level and beat the boss of the level. I digress. I'm just not really good at this game. But let's go ahead and rate it. Cart. So the cart's not bad at all. I really dig the artwork. It's a lot different from the American artwork for the game. So pretty cool, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 8 out of 10 because it looks like they gave it to him. It really pops out. It's really cool. See? I like it. Gameplay. The gameplay really hasn't changed since the original entity of the game, right? So ever since the first version, it's always been run left to right, throw a lance or whatever weapon you have, and the mechanic of death has always, for the most part, remained the same. I've never actually survived long enough in the game to get, the special armors that you get. So I think traditionally it is the lowest level is your boxers. If you get hit, you die. A level above that is your regular armor, and I think there's one above it. It's either a more impressive armor, or it's a gold armor. Maybe you need to collect 4 armor pieces to get that special gold of invincibility or something. I don't know. It's been quite some time. I know that in Maximo, if you collect a certain number of armors, that you can get to that point. But Maximo is a completely different game, so who knows? Overall, in terms of gameplay, because it's a really good, it's a classic, It's a really good. Look at me. Sick. Very sick. 7 out of 10. Music! So this one's a little bit tough because I haven't heard any of the other music in the game. I haven't made it from like level 1. I haven't even made it through the first quarter of level 1. So because of that, now don't get mad. I understand that the later levels may have some good music, but I haven't heard it. And I'm not going to go through YouTube and like listen to the entire soundtrack. The entire basis of how I rate a game is the experience that I have. So 5 out of 10. Sorry.
Art. The art in the game has changed significantly since the beginning of the series. I must complain that in the beginning, Arthur had very specific underwear choices. These choices included hearts, and they were stylish. They were Trey Chic. Since then, he's dropped the hearts and has chosen the commoner's form of underwear known as the boxer briefs with no design on them. In terms of enemy design, the game is on point. Sprite design, the game is fantastic. In terms of art, we're going to give it an 8 out of 10.
Fun! Okay, so fun to me. Alright, fun is a very subjective term. Because while this game may be fun for people who enjoy the high difficulty curve, it's not fun for me. There's a difference between a game being so unnaturally difficult that it offers a challenge and, you know, being sheer annoying. There's a difference between a game being difficult with a challenge and being difficult for the purpose of being difficult. Dark Souls, to me, you know, Dark Souls in a contemporary setting is difficult to be difficult. And some people like that. Some people totally dig that. I don't dig that. For me, Mega Man is a difficult game, but I've beaten it. For me, Ninja Gaiden is a difficult game based on the mechanics, but I've beaten it. Same with Castlevania. I'm not very good at it, and it took me months, almost years to beat. I enjoyed the mechanics, I enjoyed the level design, there was a bunch of stuff that I enjoyed. But for this game, unfortunately, I don't really think that it's fun. But I'm not going to knock it because I really suck at retro games. I'm going to go ahead and give this a 7 out of 10. Now, the reason I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 on the concept of fun is that it's been the same mechanic ever since the original game ever came out. Ghosts and Goblins was one of the first arcade games that Capcom ever put out. It's the same concept, and really just 2 controls, there's nothing different. I mean, you're not offered anything outside of just running left and right. At least with Mega Man, with every single release, you got different, unique monsters to fight and unique powers that you could have. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and give it a 7. So that leaves us with an overall score of 7 out of 10. So if you've been paying attention to the channel, we do have a rating system where we've kept track of all the ratings of the game. And right now, as it stands, over all the games that we've played on this channel, over the course of 15 episodes, ChoMakaiMura is in 6th place. In terms of Capcom games that we played, it's in 2nd place. In terms of platformers games, it's now in 3rd place, below Sonic 2 and above 3D World Runner. In terms of games that we've played from the 90s, it's now in 4th place. And in terms of Super Nintendo, Super Famicom, it's in 2nd place. So overall, it's a decent experience if you like the punishing kind of, game style. Like I said, for me, it's not for me. Sorry. Maybe I'll play it on stream and I'll get used to it. Maybe I'll, try it on a long stream one day. Well, that's it for me for today. If you like what you saw, please hit that subscribe button. Also, don't hesitate to hit that like button as well. Also, if you click on that little bell, it'll tell you whenever I'm releasing new stuff straight to your email. Also, down in the comment section below, tell me what you're playing and what I should be playing. I got a big wall of stuff over here, and I need to play it all. So give me a suggestion. Let me know what I should be playing. Let me know what you're playing. Maybe you'll be featured on the next Fyreside chat. Also, the next game is going to be a community choice episode game. So, what do you do with that? Well, go to my Twitter, which is going to be down here below, and I'm going to post a picture of 3 different video games that are chosen at random from the random number generator, and the winning game gets played next. Sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan. So from my family to yours, good energy, good vibes. Fortefyre out.